We're starting the stream. It says live. It looks live. When it says live and looks live, that's really what you want to do. It says live. It looks live. When it says live and looks live, that's really what you want to do. Okay. So that's all good. I now go on Discord. Check to make sure we have the notification going out. We are live. Nebraska Rain returns. Boom. That's done, that's done, that's done. Are we ready to play? Hell yeah. Hell yeah to the... Hell yeah. And that's about as nice as I get in terms of being speechin' good. My speech proficiency, 100? No, 0 apparently. You know, it's when you hit that point in time where you're like, okay, I need to really... Yeah, it's streaming is like working out, right? You grind out reps and your strength slowly builds up. If you don't stream for a bit, you get worse at streaming again. Starting out single player. Oh. Now, Risk of Rain is one of my all-time favorite games. Just something that I have always had a huge passion for. Ooh, I got skins. It would be cool if we had to unlock the skins, but I get why they just give it to us. Oh, we're gonna do Commando. Green Commando. Regular. Artifacts. Play. Ah. Man, it's been a while since I played this game. Which I'm not mad. I'm so happy that they... So basically, there was originally Risk of Rain. Then there was Risk of Rain 2. Okay. Just gotta remember. There was a keyboard guy last I played this. There we go. Get me a gold plate. The worst item to be the first item to get. In literally the entire game. It does not get worse than that for item number 1. Be careful, because if I accidentally use that, that'll straight up take my money away for almost no damage. Eh. Fine, I won't kill you. That takes me back. So now, basically, yeah, they made Risk of Rain the first, and then eventually they ended up making Risk of Rain 2, which is a complete departure. It's kind of like Mario to Mario 64, where they ended up making the entire thing 3D, doing this whole shebang, you know, full 3D movement, revolutionized the genre, blah, 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 the usual. Then you had, you know, a return to 2D Mario in the same way. In Risk of Rain, they had a return to 2D Risk of Rain, where they're like, well, why don't we just do the first game one more again? I realize I have to go up, and then left, and then down, and then left. Yeah, and so it's a very fun game. It's fun. I'm feeling nostalgia beyond nostalgia. I forget when the first game actually came out, but I know I played it right around when it came out. I was a big fan, which I now have put hundreds of hours into it. It's weird. I keep feeling like I'm playing Risk of Rain, and then remembering that this is a remaster, remake. I think they had an issue with the game engine or something, just in terms of like longevity. And they're like, well, you know, we could redo it the same, or we could make it better, or we could let it be abandoned. That's my guess. I remember seeing something like that. Because I also think it was Unity based, and then there was all that stuff with Unity being a bunch of bullshit. And his music was electric, which is one of the tags I put on this stream because I love this game. This actually feels, now that I'm using it more, this actually feels, I would say, better than Risk of Rain, the original. There's more foot movement, which was, I think, the biggest issue that a lot of people I knew who did not like Risk of Rain had with the game, is that they felt like they weren't moving at all. It's been a while since you got a stream, as felt. I mean, at the same time, it's because we had this weird thing of, like, we ended up having to go kind of on a mini hiatus. And then right after we came back from that, we were like, oh, we're back from this mini hiatus. And then immediately it's like, oh, all of the holidays. But the positive note is that, like, so sometimes I would end up having to do, like, 24-hour on-call for my work because I did incredibly important things that could not wait. But I no longer do that, which is wonderful. Same job, I just don't have to do the 24-hour on-call anymore, which means the slight inconsistency of how it streams for the past, like, 6-7 months is gone in that regard, and then now we're past holidays, so the consistency goes up and up and up and up and up, which is lovely. And I'm sure this stream is going to be a little more on the awkward side as I get back into the practice of actually talking to myself while playing games for a long period, but you know how it is. There is a certain level of madness that I think is required to stream stuff. And you'd think madness is inherent, but it's cultivated. It's like letting a fungus grow. Big chests. That is a great item for this class. So, if you hear the bing bong in the background, this game works on a timer system. If you ever played Risk of Rain 1 or Risk of Rain 2, it's the same thing, which is that how difficult the game is purely based on how long you've been playing the game. So, and top right, we've been playing for 5 minutes, so we've gone from very easy to easy. And the idea is like, do you want to stick around levels and gain more items, or do you want to rush through the game and keep the difficulty low? It's kind of like that nice back and forth. Can I drop through this? It feels like I should be able to. Because I know they kept a lot of stuff the same. I don't know if they kept everything the same. This music is sick. Oh, wait for... the soundtrack to all of the Risk of Rain games is like... I'm not going to say legendary, because they're not, I think, popular enough to hit legendary status. But in terms of quality, it's fantastic. Like, it should be legendary. Please, not something that steals my money. Thank you. Heal on use. I will take it over spend your money to deal pitiful damage because you're broke. Yeah, it's a Jenny in the chat. Well, hello. Hello, Jenny. Yeah. I've heard from the grapevine that Jenny has cat dealings. How are the cat dealings, Jenny? Yeah. I say, trying to murder every bit of flora and fauna within a 10-mile streak. Okay. So I'm just gonna go. I just want to see if there's any other items I can buy. I am somebody who, they're already getting special versions of them. This is not gonna be positive. Is this meat cube? Meat nugget. Ah. There we go. Can I go down here? It looks like I should be able to go down here, right? No, I don't know. This game, they always did have secrets in these games. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're snuggling feline right now. Ooh, another one of my enjoyed items. All right. Oh my goodness. That is larger than it was in the... Oh, okay. So in the... Before they remade it, that dude was about 1/10 of his current size. Ah. The positive thing is these icicles for like a ton of enemies is going to be very helpful. Whoever is trailing fire on the ground is my least favorite. I can climb the trees? Fantastic. You visited BC for Christmas? Did you visit? I remember you before went to different areas, from like the suspension bridge above Vancouver and like different like, not to say like touristy things. BC is not a very touristy place. It's sort of like, it's less one or two giant attractions and more like very good nature vibes, and like, you know, you find an area that you kind of like and you kind of you chill out, and then there's versus like I'm just like I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't know, like I went to Toronto a couple months ago, and in Toronto it's like you are going to the CN Tower because the CN Tower is large and extremely Toronto-y. It's like that, you know what I mean? But like most of Toronto is very samey, and then nature is not very, not to say not interesting, but like Toronto is very much a you're going for the famous things and not for the general vibes. And BC is more of a you're going for the general vibes because there aren't too many famous things. The general vibes are fantastic though. Square trees? Oh, one of the peak-to-peak thing? Oh. Nice, nice, nice. That is the nice thing about BC, is that without even knowing exactly where you were in BC, BC in general is just a good time. Because again, it's the whole province is very vibes based. This is just a... Oh, I think that's a 3D printer. In Risk of Rain 2, there was a 3D printer where you could offer... you basically would give your items up, and it would trade them all in for whatever the 3D printer was printing at the time, which I do not need that, but... That's all the life I have to offer? This map is so different from Risk of Rain. I am not familiar at all with, like, I know what they're building the terrain out of, but this shape is different. It was usually in like 3 levels, but the top was a mushroom layer before, and now it's not. What is that? Is that something I can? No, that is not something I can go on top of. There we go. There's a lot of, like, background urns. I'm feeling very good about my build. I have an insanely lucky run of getting red items, which are, like, mythic, rare. I don't think they ever really tell you that something is more rare, but they're going off of game convention of red is rarer than orange or blue. I suppose the convention changes in the game. Sometimes orange is the most rare. Green is never the most rare, though. Well, sometimes it's a set item, like Diablo 2. I'm not going to argue about game convention with myself. I don't remember. No, I will keep the healing one. Ow! Yeah, this area is... Ooh. Might have a workshop tomorrow. Could win the songbowl, but could be rescheduled because it's been snowing. It seems to be hitting a lot of areas. Like, I know, I mean, it's that time of year, but also it's like there's a massive cold front coming in over the ocean to the west coast of North America that is hitting a lot of places, and I am one of those places. And we got lucky; there was no snow. Like, you're dealing with snow, and we're not having to deal with that. But it did go from from like probably about, trying to Fahrenheit it for you while also shooting things, because it went from like 12 to like -12, which in Fahrenheit is kind of like 50, 60 degrees to like 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, it was a pretty big shift. I think it got as low as even like, I think I'm right, like 0 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't do below freezing Fahrenheit much. I know -40 is the same in both. Although I am one of the biggest advocates for just no both, but having to fight things on a Sunday morning. Ah, my favorite item. One of my favorite things about Risk of Rain is that, and I wish every game did this, and I understand why most games don't, but I wish every game did this, is items stack completely infinitely. So that barbed wire gets bigger every time you get one, and it does more damage, and if you get enough, it covers the entire screen. No! I want to jump up there! Damn it. Not high enough. Be a bummer, because be an upright bass instructor. Ooh. And so you would be a one-on-one session? Oh, well, I have to don't cancel it then. Upright bass is fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so I need to get enough health so I can offer my health at the health shrine. Which one's this? Wibs? No, I want the health one. Because there's too many health offeree shrines. Healing is underrated in this game because there's a bunch of shrines that you can offer your health to get items. And it lets you do it without having to sit around and kill enemies to get allowance, basically. I don't know where the teleporter is. At least I'm extremely mobile. Like, I'm working it in terms of mobility. Okay, been here. Not really anywhere I can go up from there, so this is the top layer, presumably. Ah, holy. This the middle layer? Let's try going down and right. Do. Oh, and next year in choir, we're going to do a song with a really cool guitar part. Classical, but also modern. Oh, I like when, like, people with classical sensibility, or with modern sensibilities make classical music. You get very, like, things that would never be the convention back in the day, and sometimes just showing off. Like, one of my favorite, and I love my guitar instructor at the time because he was so, how do I put this? It's not that he had faith in me to be able to do it, because clearly no. But he was like, yeah, you can learn it. It wouldn't be as quickly as they'd do it, which is a like classical modern song called The Fire Cadenza, which is basically the equivalent of, why do all the metal guitarists get to be the ones who show off? Why don't I get to show off too? And it's a dude just absolutely wailing on a guitar as fast as humanly possible. a boss. I think I'll get items for killing it. That's a new boss. That was never in the OG game. That's very... I get what they're going for. They're going for Diablo 2. Oh, what is going on? You're right, joining choir is probably the best decision ever made at such a time. I loved choir. Choir, one of the most fun. I think DJ was also pushing for you to join choir. Like, choir is one of the most fun classes you can be in. It's a ton of fun. The people who tend to go into choir are really cool. You meet great friends there. You have a really cool skill that you can do. It's like all upside, no downside. Ooh, it's a key. Okay, we found the teleporter. Is that here near this thing? It is here. Okay. Well, we've got nothing left for us in this world, so... Do I want the key? Make connections with so many people because of it? Yeah, it's just a fantastic time all around. Okay. It's something I always recommend to anybody. It's just one of those... You never... It's more than the sum of its parts. Sorry, I'm being attacked by a giant worm made out of lava magma. It's just kind of like... Woo! Okay. So I need to survive... Like, I'm between two things that, while I'm standing in the middle of them, make me shoot faster, so... And heal faster, if I just... Repair gunner drone, or did I already do that? I did already do that. $75 and 90 seconds. Come on. It's actually the first game I've done, first full game I've done of Risk of Rain Returns. I've been extremely busy with Baldur's Gate since Risk of Rain Returns came out. Sunken Tombs. Well, if this... It is! You can just get Acrid straight away. That was the luckiest. Normally you have to go searching for that. If you kill this character, you unlock a different character. That is really, really underpowered in Risk of Rain 2, but in Risk of Rain 1 is so much more powerful. One of the cooler characters, because he causes a giant infection that like spreads between enemies, but because the game is so much smaller than Risk of Rain 2 in terms of how the enemies are concentrated, it takes over like 5 map screens and just kills everything. There we go. Ooh, Acrid, you're looking very, very fancy. Okay. I do want to kill a couple of these guys. I want some gold. I want to be able to buy some things. See that you wrote a thing. It's a little try to break it. Choir teacher chose like 8 of us to go on a trip with some other schools, support them to university for a workshop. More with cool experience in life. That's fantastic. A well done field trip or a well done like workshop or experience like that. It's something that you kind of. It is extremely cool, but you kind of like, you see the dividends of it again and again and again. Like, you know, 3 or 5 or 8 years later, you'll be like, oh no, that was, you know, even cooler than I remember. Or, wow, I really appreciate doing XYZ. It's cool that you like immediately enjoyed it that much. A lot of those, sometimes you don't recognize it in the moment. You kind of have to look back at it to get the full value, but luckily I've had quite a few of those like really cool experiences that I don't need the buzzsaw. I want whatever I get. Sure, actually that's very helpful for where I'm at. I got an item that lets me use my utility. There's one utility skill per each class. So this lets me stock up the rolling, the little dodge roll I get, which is so helpful. Have anything down or around? Get a nice fun thing here. It's gonna have to be a lot of running away. If I remember correctly. So when you fall off and die, it loads you back to above, huh? So if I did this, and then no. Almost. So it has a set point. I tried. Like here would have been no, but it could have been a thing. A bunch of books. This area I recognize more. Over here, there's like a square area. Yeah, there's that. I'm not ready. I want to buy more stuff. Not this stuff though. I'll be able to buy that pretty immediately, unless they changed how it works in this one to be more like this one too. That means you can't get things during the teleporter event. Ow. Eh. Oh, to be alive. I think free watched me, 2 violin players from our school in the choir. Chamber choir to placing a big old business conference. A bunch of local business owners. Oh, that is cool. There, the mayor was there. Oh, what just a genuinely fun experience. That sounds fantastic. I am really that's just a very positive experience to hear about. That's super cool. Okay. I am ready to start the teleporter. Oh, we're up to 2 bosses. I waited too long. I got so far. I fucked around, and now we are at Find Out land. I will have to read the last chat message when I'm not in the middle of Death Town. Population, my ass. That's one. Oh, my favorite item. Apart from the barbed wire. This is my other favorite item. Although it's more my favorite item in Risk of Rain 2, because the turrets and the engineers. Because when you stand still, you heal great health. And that also stacks up. So you can basically be healing your entire health bar. Oh, it's getting harder. I've got a lot of healing items though, like a lot of defensive, positively defensive items. Love getting an achievement for failing. Great. Interesting. I wonder if I should... So I have a an item that, if I remember correctly, it's the more... It's the dice, the angry dice, just to the right of my shit. Like, can I mouse over it? That stuff. Where is it? Oh, it says my guitar teacher owns the shop. I saw him and he got to see me do a guitar thing. Another very, very good, like, when you put all the effort into stuff and to be able to then have somebody that you like look up to in a way. Ooh, I can recycle a drone. To get what? An item. Oh, I love that. Oh, they should have that in Rift of Rain too. That would be fantastic. Ow. Kill a few of them so I have like some money. I need some Skrilla in my life. Oh no, there have been a couple times where I like, cause like feeling like you're good at guitar and then being able to actually play guitar in front of somebody, or like you would like to know you're good at guitar, or at least just to be like, hey, look at this cool thing I did. It's like, how do I put it? It's the enjoyment of like being vindicated, where you're like, ha, I was right, except it's not that. It's just, I suppose it's basically just being proud of the work you've done, but it does, feels good. So we found the teleporter. I don't want to start it yet. I want some items. Let's go to the bottom. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, difficulty impossible. Yeah, I've waited around for a very long time. Hanging out, chilling, and talking. See that this is likely going to go quite poorly for me. I don't remember that one. Oh, it's because I never wanted to get that one because it sucks. Ah, use that one. That's another good one because enemies will stack up and then it has like multiple stacks of gasoline. Oh, dear goodness. Oh, jeez. Why is this drone so expensive? I want it. Is it one of the big ones? I want it. Let's split in half. There we go. Needs so much more money than I have. Okay, I got it. Oh, it's a super healy one. Well, that's quite something. Oh no, they're getting special powers. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay, well, gotta get back up. I was gonna say before the difficulty gets too hard, but like, here we are. When the difficulty turns to I see you. My favorite implementation, I think, of difficulty in any game. I forget what's over there. I forget if it is something that's worth going to. What if I go like this? Nope. I still want to get it because I am now at that point. I get away with another jazz band. shit. No, jazz band 0 period and having a free period probably spent in band room for even more music time. Yeah. There we go. Get some more money. What is... I don't know what it is where that... When I get to like the 3rd or 4th jump, I jump. It feels like I'm being pushed forward. Like there's some different momentum on the jump, and I'm not sure what that is. Is it just me not being used to the physics? Oh, fun! That's a secret. I know a secret when I see one. Or just a way out. Okay, well, maybe I don't know a secret when I see one. I was partying a plan and more classes don't get away. I have 4 music classes next year out of 8 periods. Concord choir, chamber choir, wind ensemble, and 18 period. Oh, so you're really having fun. That's fantastic. DJ has more experience with some of those than I do. I did jazz bands, I did choir, I did musical theater, I did guitar, I did music. That's about the limit of it. I also was in I was in the choir for my city. I was in like the Chilliwack Symphony choir, which is where I grew up. For not super long. I think it was just 1 year period. Woo. Oh, dear goodness. Come on. Come on. At least I still have all of my skills, apparently, from when I used to play Risk of Rain. Because I am very good at dodging that. There's a lot of nearly fatal stuff that's coming my way that I am doing a very good job against. Hey, Uni, how goes? Right in the middle of me being alive still, which I think is a skill in itself, right? I usually put "I'm still alive" on the top of every one of my resumes. That way they remember. Okay. Get some Skilla, some nice cold hard cash. I need to kill at least a few of these people to get, again, some money. Risky and a chance of meatballs. Man, if these are what you call meatballs, I've got hella meatballs to deal with. When the difficulty level is currently at "I'm coming for you." Builds up quick. I want to kill that Lunarian, the big dude with the arm thing. There we go. That's a nice item up there, usually, at 7,000. But I'm too poor and cannot jump. Deron has help meatballs. Now hold up. Now hold. Now hold. Now hold. Now hold up that phone. Are you sure about that? Okay, if I remember correctly, if I go down here, I say immediately falling. I can do this better. I like how there's a jumping challenge. The ticking clock still ticks. Like, I'm still dealing with all of the problems of the timing. Mario who? No! Ow, this. I will get this. Will I get this? Man, that is a very, very tricky... It just... Sometimes the momentum's with you, sometimes it's not. Also, sometimes that pillar is real and sometimes it isn't. There's one of these pillars that I hit the side of and fall off. Or is it just that the momentum stopped? I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, I was so close. Bisque of brain. Oh, jeez. Okay. No! No! I don't even remember if or what is down there. Hella brains. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got to low health. I got it! Okay, I can jump off here and go up here. I got the artifacts. So the artifacts, I actually don't know which one the artifact of spirit is off the top of my head. Artifacts change the way you play the game, so you can turn it on before a run, and it will adjust. Oh, dear goodness, I need to be alive. Please heal me. Please heal me faster. This full-on word association going on in the chat. Okay, we've hit difficulty ha 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 ha, which is the highest difficulty. Theoretically, in Risk of Rain, it would continue going higher. It just wouldn't show on the thing. I don't know if that is also the case for Risk of Rain Returns. My guess is yes. Does anyone remember? Did we not see the teleporter 4 seconds into this stage? Fall through here. Oh! That's a teleporter. Although, I will be honest, I may have screwed up. This is not Risk of Rain 2, this is Risk of Rain Returns based on Risk of Rain 1, which means that the teleporter works differently. I know in Risk of Rain 2, to get to the final boss, you have to say... Oh, jeez. Get away from me! I'm so happy those guys are caught over there. And I'm also very happy that the fire on the floor is mine. Going into a public space and knowing Marco until I coincidentally run into another group of people playing Marco Polo and I can ruin their friend. Or you'll meet your new best friend that's just named Marco. Did you think about that? Prerequisite, you gotta live somewhere at least 0.1% multicultural. Oh, whoa, I was at like 1 health there. I did not notice until it was almost too late. Die already! Oh no. Okay, there we go. Then we got those. There we go. So, they did change it to be more like Risk of Rain, or I'm remembering wrong, where you had to find one of 2 teleporters. One took you back to the start of the game, and the other one took you to the final boss. Whew. Which, if you want to go back to the start of the game, great. But also, no. Ow. At least I'm, like, heavily mobility focused in this build. I say build, it's almost entirely whatever's there. Inspect. Hey, robot janitor. I knew there was a robot janitor somewhere. Come on. Robot janitor is another playable character you can play. I like how earlier I was getting mad at getting the item that freezes time when you get low health, and that saved my life in the previous level. Like, I'd be dead right now if not for that. Okay. So if I remember correctly, there's 3 layers to the ship. And then that is an incredibly powerful item for this far in the game. And then basically the top layer, if you can get through, it's like each of them gives you something for the final boss, but it also wastes time. But we're also at like super mega max difficulty, so I wonder if that even matters. I just need to kill one person, which, you know, said the murderer, but like, come on. There we go. And that kills the floor, and then that damages, and then everybody explodes, hurting the person around them when they die. So, getting hit by like just some wild dudes. Oh, getting challenges. So many items. I got a lot of security key cards with that. Dang. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Go over here. Can't touch this. Get back. I got one shot. I got the Enforcer. I got the Providence Trials. That is not a thing that was in the original Risk of Rain. I got the Survivor, which is the Acrid, I know. Paul's Goat Hoof, one of my also favorites. Got the Bandit. I'm unlocking so many things. The Old Loffer. Spirit. Robot Janitor. Loader. I'm unlocking so many things. Wicked Ring. Okay. Back to menu. I want to see these Providence Trials. See the horde of enemies guarding the final Colossus. Now, if this is anything like Risk of Rain 2, the items are standardized. Like, it's not that there is a, oh. So it'll be the same exact enemies, the same exact items, the same exact everything. If I'm right. Energy is slow to attack faster with more health. Okay, so I'm not supposed to leave this area. I'm just supposed to kill everything. At which point, might as well get whatever this is. What was... I don't know what gigantic amethyst even does. Come on. We have a giant Colossus. Oh, resets cooldowns. Oh, it was. Come on. Ow. Okay. New skill. There we go. So that one's oh my goodness. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh. Okay. Okay. Using tactical slide, race the final statue to reach your goal. Checkpoint shrines revive you on death. Okay. You start with 65 health. Your health does not naturally regenerate. Okay. Falling out of bounds is lethal. You start with one of... I forget what that is. Get a Paul's Go Hoof. Oh, I love this so much. Nope. It's basically the full... Oh, no, I want it. I want it. They're going for Super Smash Brothers with it. Best checkpoint. Okay. No, I need that Pulse Go to. I wonder if these items will be necessary for me to... Never mind! Now, is there... They should add in an option, if there's not, to, like, gold these. Oh, wait, no, there it is. So the record would be 135. So if I can do this in 135... I can just straight shoot everybody. Then get the 2 items. Oh, they're not the same every time. So I wonder what this is going to be this time. Attack faster at lower health. Oh, was it glasses the other time on the other one? Glasses is crazy powerful. There we go. Now I'm extra low health, so attack extra fast. Come on. So my score is 152, but if I get under 135, I gold it. That's fascinating. I love that. So let's get the glasses immediately. So we'll get this. Now that I'm at low health. If I... Come on. Come on. Come on. $44 and I need 35? No, thank you. I'm not going to do that right now. 132 and I need 110. Let's try this. That's not a slide through. And then I'm not used to that slide move at all. Let's just not get that. Oh yeah, my health doesn't regenerate at all. Fun. How's that? Record score 15, previous best thing. I need 110. 110? Okay, so these are hard. That's good to know. Okay, so we're using combat knives only. This one doesn't seem too bad. It's like there's gonna be some RNG and other stuff about me dying, but like I got him close. So just run for him? No, it hits behind too. Where's that hitbox? Let's see, these are just health? These are just health. Oh, that'll do it. Where's that combat knife at? Okay, I got the skill. So I only need to do it in 5 more seconds than that? So I just go here, teleport up here. There we go. And then die. Because... So I think if I shoot him from here... There we go. I got more time until he teleports. There we go. Because it doesn't actually care if I use it, just means have the knife equipped. It doesn't actually care if I kill him with the knife. I am noticing. So that should work. Score 45. 35! How? I need to know how. Retreating results in more reinforcements. Huh? Oh, and then this different areas go different types of... Wow, so this is an acrid one. Equipment, falling items, killing enemy grants temporary burst of speed. Finish 3 laps to complete the trial. trying to go up and up. Oh, I need that Paul's Goat Hoof so bad. So that's one. Another Paul's Goat Hoof. I love me a good Paul's Goat Hoof. So, I'm not fully sure if I did that right. It says lap 3. So I must have done it right in some way. I think it's just if you fall further, you suck more. Or die. That sucks. Whew. Wait. Kill 50 targets as a drone. This is... What's my... Okay, try that again. Where's my... Which one's my attack? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be tough. Eh. What is that? What is that? And I want it. Oh, it's health? This is just break the targets. Why was there another one? Okay, so I need to be very careful on this. Oh, I can level up? What does leveling up do? Like for a drone. It looks like it gives me more health and damage like it would in the regular game. Come on. I like that. I like that. Bye. I'm loving this. I can't wait to see how badly I failed for timing to get the special whatever. And by that, I mean, I'll never get it. This is fantastic. This might be one of my favorite additions to a remake ever. I don't know. I don't remember standoff. I never used that class too much. I think I might. A nice hour 15 mark. That might be it for me for today. Just to get more reps in, you know, get more practice in, get back into the old streaming game. Having a lot of fun, loving this game. It's been absolutely wonderful and fantastic to see you all. Don't forget to check out our link tree for all the things and other things. Don't forget to, I forget the rest of the things that I was saying. But tell a buddy, show a friend, and enjoy the new year as it is new, before it is old and you want another year to come. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, we'll see you later. See ya. And then...